Now moving to breaking news update with the Drake album. This is the cover art for All the Dogs, the new Drake album dropping. I don't know when. This is drawn by Drake's son, Adonis.
That second comment is such a dickhead shit. I can draw better than that. For real. Bro, it's a fucking child.
I'm disappointed because, like, I can't, in terms of business-wise, I can't do anything with that. I can't. Drake's got such a big name, but I cannot turn that into any cool product whatsoever. It's a fucking...
Nah, you see, if I had a child, bro, anything my child does, that's just getting 100% fucking displayed. 100%.
Didn't someone do this also? Like their child created like artwork.
Yeah, that's unique though.
Didn't a rapper do that?
Have your kid make the fucking.
I just know Black had like his kid in the album cover. Like he was like babysitting him and recording at the same time, babysitting her and recording at the same time.
Didn't Kanye have like a version of like Donda cover art, like North Drew or something? Am I bugging?
I don't know.
Maybe actually, wait. I think you're right. I think she had something to do with it. There was one unreleased cover that was gonna possibly be Donda, and they just ended up making it black. But I don't think you pulled that out of nowhere. I think there is something of her drawing of something.
But nonetheless, the album's called For All the Dogs. I'm assuming Drake is gonna be rapping, right? I really felt that way. For a while, kind of felt like it was gonna be an R&B album, but I was thinking like, oh, he's gonna rap his ass off, going crazy because it's called For All the Dogs, and he's wearing like a dog mask. So it's like, okay, this is for all the dogs, like for the guys, right? Maybe.
They say
it could be like guys heartbreaking.
They missed the old Drake. You know what I'm saying? So
then he said that at the concert, they missed the old Drake. But what does that mean? Because the old Drake has rap songs, but then also the old Drake has Marvin's Room. So what the fuck, Drake? You do everything. So telling us that you are doing the old Drake, what does that mean?
He's been around for so long, like that doesn't. Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean? But then you look at this cover art, right? His son drew it, but then it's a dog, but with red eyes. Almost, it gives like a dark, almost evil. This almost gives like almost, I don't know. Like it's obviously drawn by his son, so it's not like high Picasso level. But it can be to some, who knows. But it's like, it gives me the vibe where it's like a dark, like scary energy. So maybe he told his son, draw a scary dog or like a dark, because what direction did he tell his son to take it? Because that's going to be the direction of the album. You won't make like a scary dog if it's not a scary album.
If that album was not called For All the Dogs and you just showed me that image, no one's fucking going to say that looks like a dog. Like, if it wasn't called For All the Dogs, no one's sitting looking at that and like, wow, that's definitely a dog.
Yeah, no.
Let me check 100%. His page.
But regardless, it's a very unique idea to get your son behind it. I mean,
let's see, what did he post? Did he post more of this? Or did he just say that and that was it? For All the Dogs, covered by Adonis. Okay, that's all he said. And this was him yesterday.
It's so weird how Drake does that thing with his comments where
it's just the people he follows.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably, you know what it was? I think he got a lot of troll comments during the, was it the Pusha T thing? Like when they revealed, when his son was revealed.
There's been so many things.
So he does it to protect himself, but he teach their own, You get the troll comments on their academics page. You don't gotta get the troll comments on his main page.
Drake's such an interesting guy. Like, he posts some of the weirdest shit.
Man, like all types of shit. Like, he'll post his son in one thing, and then he posts his girl now with these big titties. Like, I guess she's an inspiration for that. And probably someone that he's probably had some fun with, allegedly. You never know. I wouldn't put it past him. Drake is an unstoppable man. And he keeps saying dialed in his stories. So is this a song on the album? What is dialed in?
I'd imagine.
That motherfucker looks dialed in right there. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't even know that.
That motherfucker's dialed in.
I don't recognize that face.
Drake's manager, like, it's so crazy. He's so big that, like, even if you want to try and get in touch with him, like, his managers be having, like, 500,000 followers and shit like that. It's like...
Man's managers got managers.
Yeah, genuinely.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish we had more of an update, too, because he just dropped his cover art. Can we just assume that the album's dropping on Friday?
So hear me out.
What's your theory, Marlon?
Hear me out.
Put
Not theory. I saw this video. Hold up. I need to look it up real quick.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So this segment we're doing, is this all part of one thing?
Yeah.
Or is this two separate?
Okay. No, one thing, yeah.
Oh, this is part of the podcast?
Yes, sir.
So you ready for this? Okay. So I saw this video. I don't remember where. I don't know. It was Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah.
Don't hate me. Because you said you don't fuck with people who get their information off of TikTok.
No, don't take it too literal.
Saw the video.
Nah, you guys
so
are good.
people were saying, right? People were saying that we're speculating, right, that International Dog Day is August 26th.
Ooh,
that's a Saturday though. You know what I'm saying?
Drake's a weird guy.
But
he could drop it on Friday.
But it's Dog Day, so there would be like a perfect rollout.
That's a free promo.
You know what I'm saying?
free biggest promo you can.
International Dog Day is August 26th.
When did he announce though the idea of? It was one of his first shows on this tour, right? I
think with the title and stuff. But prior to that, he was talking
about an album.
He was talking about an album.
You think he thinks that far ahead of like, yo, we should talk about it now, and then it's gonna drop.
He was talking about it when Honestly Nevermind dropped.
Yeah, that is.
He's like, I had another album.
Didn't the name quote unquote not leak because obviously he released it get picked up on the book? Wasn't it the book that dropped first? The book dropped first, and the thing was in the book.
It was in the middle of the book.
And then he announced it verbally at, I think, the first
And he wore merch for the album last year. The dog merch, where it said, like, hard, what was it? Hard dick, harder feelings, something like that. Some shit like that, like a weird quote like that.
If he drops this on the actual Dog Day, it's going to convince me to think, like, yo, Drake probably has his next 4 albums already, like, locked in and planned out if he's thinking this fucking far ahead. Because, like, to tease something a year prior, basically, and then still drop it on, like, that's so smart.
He could do that. He could drop on Saturday.
Look at people's theories. Because that's the thing with Drake album covers. People have their theories. Look at this guy. He said, different album cover, artistic and cryonic, defines that he's going full hip-hop. Shout out to his son. The way the industry is, this can look like a dog. Believe that Drake is going to address the demonic look of the game because of the eyes, set the truth free. No, I don't think Drake's going to go that deep. God bless.
Relax. That motherfucker's way too deep.
But remember every time Drake does an album cover, though, is always controversial. We had views. People made like a meme out of that. People put like Drake on top of everything.
That's a good album cover.
We're just confirmed for this album that Bad Bunny is supposed to be on it. So that might help with the idea of style. If you think about
Bad Bunny's definitely on it. He's been hanging out with Tezo Touchdown. I'm not sure if he's on it.
Bad Bunny's a dog.
Do you like Tezo Touchdown?
I like some of the previews he's been showing, like the last 2.
See, I'm not a negative guy, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a. I want to like the guy, but I like his character, but his music to me is like.
I have no clue who the fuck that is.
He's a guy that has like the nails in his head.
And he wears like nails, like clip-on nails in his head. I'll show you him eventually.
It's fucking kind of tapped, low key.
He was on Drake's story right now. Drake just posted on his story.
He's been getting posted everywhere. It's like the industry plant stuff, man. I swear to God. Do you believe in that? Industry plants?
I believe it to some extent, but I also feel like going back to divine energy. Like if you just align yourself with certain people, certain shit just starts happening. Tezo Touchdown's been around for a while, though. I'll tell you that much.
You just gotta stand the fuck out, bro.
But you think Ice Spice?
That's why he went viral.
You like, for example, you don't think Ice Spice? There was nothing behind the scenes. I was like, we're gonna pick this girl in this system. The music industry is just gonna shove her down your throat.
You saw the video I sent you,
bro. There's a point where
that they were saying that Timmy Thick is Ice Spice.
I've always had like that low key theory. But I don't think so. I think like Ice Spice was just a bad bitch. Like guys were like, "Oh my gosh, she's attractive. She has a big butt," and she blew up because she already was like she'd been rapping like a whole year, 2 years prior in New York with the drill music, and it was kind of getting traction. But when she started shaking her butt more, literally,
I prefer Coi Leray. I think Coi Leray's music is like 50,
but I think like for example, I do
better.
think Coi Leray is more talented than like an Ice Spice, but it depends on one aspect, right?
Ice Spice is a better character. She's got like she's really good at the whole knowing she's
showing her body.
She knows that she's fucking bad as shit, so she's just gonna.
And sometimes
use that
things
to
just
her
don't
advantage.
make sense. Like we really can't control God's timing with a lot of things. If shit is happening, shit's happening. Because industry plant, it would be very hard for an industry plant to work and for it to be real as much as people really think that it is, and as often people think it happens, because labels themselves suck promoting their artist.
That's the thing.
Do you think that a
labels are too old to think up with shit like this?
You think a label is smart enough right now in this day and age, 2023, to plant someone in the industry successfully, slowly leak them into the industry, and then for them to blow up and for the label to blossom and be successful? these labels nowadays are, that's not, maybe back then, yes, industry plan was way more realistic. But right now, I really don't think that it is. I think it's just about timing and just timing, the perfect timing. Shit happens. Luck actually happens. Luck is real.
Yeah. The only way I think that could happen is that they know a great songwriter, but they just don't have that appeal. You know, that physical appeal when it comes down to like standing out and shit. And they've come across someone who, you know what I'm saying? But a songwriter, you think they're going to go automatically to like a label, be like, hey, listen, I'll give you guys everything I've written. I don't want to perform it, though. You guys find a person for it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good shout. I think that's highly realistic for some people. They're just like the cover. They're just the face behind the real like thing that's going on. That's definitely more likely than just picking someone and being like, oh, you're just gonna fucking become the next big thing. I don't think it's that.
And then it's like, oh, this is what we have for you. Rap it, sing it.
I just think sometimes it's a bit suspect with like for example, when Ice Spice really started getting the ball, like the ball going, like rolling, like you couldn't not see her. I just think sometimes it's a little sus when like every account ever is posting her. Like I just feel like there's got to be something behind the scenes where some guy like is hitting up all these people to be like, you need to post this girl, like you have to post this person.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It could be, but I really think like, I don't know, when people see things, something works, like they just do it. Like I saw that Ice Spice thing was trending, and I did like a clip talking about that, and it went viral.
That's also very true.
It got mad views on YouTube Shorts, like me talking about Ice Spice, how much she got paid. Remember, we at the time because she was charging, I think like 15 or 10,000. It went up, and she canceled the show because the guy booked her at a lower rate, but she canceled it. So we were like, yo,
she wanted like 15.
Yeah, so we were like, what the fuck? We were literally like, yo, like you're not worth that.
Like it was in Connecticut, right, or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was nearby. We were like, you're not worth that. You know, that went viral. You're not worth that, etc. And to this day, people still comment on that post. Like, it still went so viral. But now they'll be like, what are you guys talking about? She's worth that. Yeah, now. Well, this was early in her career. But you're looking at this clip, you know, a year later. Like, you guys are looking at the clip late.
Exactly when it was posted.
Yeah.
Like, how do y'all feel about the, what's her name? Sexy Red?
Ski.
Yeah.
I think that she's dope. I think it's like an organic, like, people use these terminologies, right, a lot in culture, where it's like, oh, you call someone something, right? Like, oh, this person is that, like a stereotype, etc. But she is literally that. Like, she is a representation of like a hood rat, or like
the character, man,
like a hood rat bitch, like a you know,
a female,
ratchet bitch,
a female young thug, bro,
a ratchet bitch, and she embraces that. She embraces that. Like, she says that in her music, and she's that. And she doesn't try to change. Glorilla was that, and she still is that to an extent. Glorilla, right when she got some money, her fucked up teeth, she got veneers. And then people already were in the comments like, no, don't change for us. Because people like when she had the fucked up teeth. Because it was like, oh, this is dope. Like, she's being herself.
But that's the thing. Let them...
get myself some veneers.
Veneers is good, bro.
Let them do what they want. It's their money.
But at the same time,
their life. You know what I'm saying?
But don't get me wrong.
If I had money, I'm going to get fucking veneers.
Yes, but don't get me wrong. I would go where the crowd sways, especially if you're talking about financially. If people like that crooked smile on some J. Cole shit, keep it. Because fuck it, you know? And then she started polishing up. She's wearing makeup more now. They're trying to feminize her more. Maybe she's just trying to be more girly herself. She's dressing up, like showing more skin. She's wearing different outfits.
Maybe that she did all of that because that's what she dreamt to be. That's who she wanted to be.
It could be that.
You know what I'm saying?
It could be that.
So they got to learn to support the fact that she wants to become this person. Let her become this person. As long as the music still fucking slaps and she still delivers how she used to be.
It could be,
who gives a fuck what she looks like.
It could be like in the comments, you know, people in the comments like, oh, she sounds like a nigga. She sounds like a guy. Like, they probably say that shit all the time, and she probably got tired of that because she has like a deeper voice. It's like, bro, okay, but she is a girl.
You see, she got to stick to that one because...
The deep voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can't switch that shit up at all.
What the fuck she gonna do? Get surgery?
Yeah. But with a Sexy Red, she gives me that... She gives me like that Glorilla essence, but to like a different type of level.
Yeah, a little dirtier.
Like she literally says it. Like
more dirtier.
Yeah, she went on and she goes crazy with it to like an extent where it's like, whoa, hold up.
The detail.
Yeah, like she went into the Lil Yachty podcast and she was talking about she got raped. Like she was talking about it so casually and all this stuff. And I'm like, yo, she really comes from the trenches. Like this girl really went through a lot. Like, god damn, like she's talking about all this shit. You know, talking about like she'll eat the box and like she used to get STDs all the time. You know, she would get yeast infections all the time.
Okay.
She gets very
really
like honest about it, you know, and it's easy for people to judge it because it's like, whoa, what the fuck, right? But then obviously there's a percentage out here in the world where it's like, you motherfuckers is maybe dirtier than her. You just don't fucking talk about it because, you know, you don't want to say it. But
got cheese on their shit.
I hated the first song that went viral by her, the whole like
Pound Town.
But the second song, the ski, that shit was catchy as fuck. I got kids
honest. Screaming that shit.
Yeah, it was catchy. I gotta give her that.
Because like a universal thing.
I don't like Pound Town either.
And ski, I guess for her just means pull up. When you hear me, that means pull up. Ski.
Takeoff hopped on that Pound Town song just because he saw this fucking shit is just gonna work.
He did her whole album, I think.
Like I feel like he just knew like this is a new type of character that the game hasn't seen.
He basically discovered her.
Yeah.
Like Takeoff, I think her songs, a lot of songs say Takeoff and
we're supposed to meet that guy.
And Sexy Red, yeah?
Yeah, he's at the next Our Generation's music event with like Summers and a bunch of people, and they invited us out to that.
That's fire.
I hope that happens. They fucking could fall apart. Who knows?
Listen, man. But then we have the Drake album. I'm assuming Sexy Red Miss Ski herself is gonna be on it. You know, that'll be crazy if you really want to go for all the dogs. Like how dirty doggy-ish type of shit are we gonna get? You know, you can't get dirty or dogging and you're doing back and forth rapping with Sexy Red.
And what's a bitch? A dog.
Yeah, that'll be crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'll be
respectfully, Sexy Red.
No, a bitch is a dog, a female dog.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah, bitch is a dog, right? Female dog. That's what I grew up knowing. That people be like, oh, that's a female dog is a bitch, right?
That's what I like about talking. I forgot the whole time that we were. It stemmed from this fucking image. That whole conversation we just had.
Shout out to Adonis, man. You know what I'm saying? Creating maybe a cover art to
Visioneer.
A classic. Are we getting a Drake classic? What are the odds you think to get a Drake classic album this year?
Is Adonis gonna be on it?
You know, I could see him doing like an intro, like a little.
That'd be hard.
His son?
Yeah, like what are those interludes?
I love you, Dad.
I could see him doing something like that.
Thank you, Daddy.
Him explaining what the dog is. You know, I was drawing the dog, and I don't know why, but I just wanted to do the red eyes because I saw you that one night. Really mad because Pusha T, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but is Drake gonna get wholesome on this album though because his son actually did the cover art?
No.
Is he gonna be one of those albums?
He's posting bitches after he posted his son. No, he ain't.
Yeah, but is it gonna be one of those albums where it's like, Adonis, you made this cover art, but you can't listen to this music?
I honestly feel 100%. Like because his last album was the Her Loss, right, with 21.
Yeah, but his last solo album was CLB, Certified Lover Boy. But you can call, I guess, Her Loss.
I feel like, I don't know actually. I feel like he might come with a mixture of like. I feel like Drake's at such like a weird spot in his career at this point because like he's been top dog for fucking how long at this point. So I don't know. He might just say fuck it and just throw a mixture of like a little bit of everything he does. I feel like he should do that.
I feel like he does every album. That's what he should do. He should do a full rap album to piss people off and to actually get people.
Well, that's the one thing that makes him mad. If you ever watched that thing with. Did you ever watch that when he was on that like beach podcast in Yachty?
Yeah.
He's talking about how the one thing he hates is how people like don't consider him a rapper. Yeah. So maybe that's what he does. Maybe he does come on and just fucking shuts everyone up. I mean, Drake's a rapper though. Like who doesn't agree? Like who doesn't? I don't get that. So when he said that, I was like, who the fuck doesn't think Drake is a rapper?
I think he's bigger than rap. You know, just like Bad Bunny said that he's bigger than trap, he's bigger than reggaeton, like he's bigger than these artists are just bigger. But obviously they have their insecurities as every artist does. We're all insecure about our craft and shit, so that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what angle is gonna happen here. He could take it so many fucking angles, but 40, his in-house producer engineer, said it himself where he wants Drake to do like a full album, just one producer, just rapping, you know. That's what his dream is. He wants to do that before, you know, he wants Drake to do that in his career at least once. But then 40, Drake was saying on stage that recently that he's been sick again. Like his MS has been, you know, getting bad and having episodes and stuff. So we pray that 40's okay because we don't want nothing, God forbid, God damn, that would be fucking critical, you know what I'm saying? But like, what is this album going to be pertaining to? Is it going to be personal? I wish that it was personal and I wish that it's rapping. That's my prediction.
They gon' love me for my ambition.